Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Wolf, and I am the Center Coordinator of the Regional Criminal Justice Training Center of Golden West College. I want to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of Class 171. Now, please stand and welcome the recruits as they enter the theater. Please remain standing as I welcome Recruit Training Officer Corporal Judith Valdez of the Santa Ana Police Department, who will be singing the national anthem, and the Tustin Police Honor Guard, who will present the colors. They will be followed by the class chaplains, Jennifer Iturralde and Rocio Garcia, who will lead us with inspirational messages.
Hey, Dad! Up! Arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stars and bright stripes through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order. Arms. Right. Face. Forward. Arms. Order. Arms.
Good morning, Class 171, family, friends, and our respected staff. First and foremost, I would like to thank every one of our loved ones for being here today. Thank you to ETO Sergeant Nelson and the rest of our RTO staff for helping us through what really is the first step in our career. Thanks for the lessons learned through Lifetime Fitness, giving us advice, and guiding us to become future successful police officers. Thank you to our families who supported us and sacrificed their time during the last 6 months. I have always said, God's timing is perfect. Class 171 was meant to be together. Through 6 months, we have gained 20 brothers and sisters. We have gained a family that we will forever cherish. Completing the academy is an accomplishment. From getting tased, pepper sprayed, gassed, and attending EVOC, We helped each other every step of the way. However, after today, we start our journey of becoming police officers. Always keep in mind, God will never give us anything we cannot handle. We were placed here for a reason, to make a difference and to be what we have always wanted to be. That is, peacemakers. I could go on, as all of you know, I'm a talker. But I'll finish by sharing my favorite Bible verse, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Here is to many years of a great career we are about to begin. Congratulations, class 171.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. I am Chaplain Recruit Jennifer Iturralde, and I have the privilege of leading the prayer for our ceremony today. If you could please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for blessing us with this day. I thank you for your strength, commitment, and kindness to us. Thank you for allowing our friends and family to celebrate this accomplishment. I ask that as we take on this new chapter in our lives, you grant our friends and families comfort and peace of mind, for they are our support and the reason we are here today. God, I ask that you protect us in this journey. Let us be fearless in the face of adversity, but let us stay humble. Grant us wisdom to make sound decisions, courage to face difficult situations, and compassion to serve with empathy and understanding. Let my brothers and sisters be guided by your kind influence. I pray that you watch over us. We place ourselves in your hands, God, and I pray that you let us continue to follow you as we enter our new career. I pray this in your name. Amen.
The Golden West College Police Academy has a tradition of honoring those California peace officers killed on the line of duty when each class academy is in session. Unfortunately, during the tenure of Class 171, there was one peace officer who sacrificed his life in service to his community.
Present, arms.
Officer Twan Lee, Oakland Police Department. End of watch, December 29, 2023.
Order, arms.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce our honored guests, the chiefs of police or the representatives and district officials that support this program. Representing the Coast Community College District Board of Trustees, Elizabeth Dorn Parker. Representing Golden West College, President Meredith Randall. Vice President of Student Services, Dr. Claudia Lee. From the Alhambra Police Department, Chief Garrett Kennedy. From the Anaheim Police Department, Deputy Chief Charles Cinemo. From the Bell Gardens Police Department, Captain Ruben Musquiz. From the Fountain Valley Police Department, Captain Anthony Luce. From the Garden Grove Police Department, Chief Amir Afara. From the Huntington Beach Police Department, Captain Kevin Johnson. From the Orange Police Department, Captain Eric Rochier. From the Redondo Beach Police Department, Captain Stephen Springle. And finally, from the Tustin Police Department, Captain Stephanie Nichols. I'd also like to ask all our current and retired military and law enforcement personnel to please stand as we recognize their service to our great nation. And now I'm going to introduce our Executive Training Officer of Class 171, Sergeant Robert Nelson. Robert was born and raised in Compton. He completed his undergraduate at California State University of Long Beach and obtained a Bachelor of Arts in Interpersonal and Organizational Communications. In 2017, he obtained a master's degree in Organizational Leadership. He began his law enforcement career in 2013 with the Tustin Police Department as a police services officer. He went on to graduate from our Golden West Police Academy in 2014. He has held several leadership positions, such as the union president and president of his department's nonprofit organization, which is the Tustin Police Foundation. He joined the team of the Regional Criminal Justice Training Center in 2017. And in addition to being our executive training officer, he is a lifetime fitness manager. At the Tustin Police Department, he is a patrol sergeant, field training officer coordinator, peer support coordinator, and crisis negotiations supervisor. Throughout his career, Robert has been an advocate of youth programs and community relations. Please welcome Sergeant Nelson.
Welcome, and thank you for your attendance today. The recruits have worked diligently for the past 6 months, and I'm sure they appreciate your presence for this momentous occasion. The past 6 months probably felt like an eternity for the recruits, but it truly is the beginning of their journey into law enforcement. The Academy represents the foundation of the recruits to transition into the field training officer program at their respective agencies. Class 171's recruit training staff represents a critical component of the recruits training. The staff embodies a vast degree of experience, with staff members currently assigned to or having previous experience in patrol, various detective and investigative units, K-9, undercover operations, SWAT, crisis negotiation, training, personnel and administrative assignments, and community policing. The recruit training staff binds the classroom lessons to the practical exercises, bridging the gap between the police academy and the field training officer program that these recruits now face. They provide daily counsel, guidance, instruction, and support. At the end of the day, they truly care for the success of each recruit. We are proud to be here to celebrate their graduation as they move into their next training phase. I will now introduce the primary recruit training officers for Class 171. And you can now place a face with the names that you've heard in your households over the past 6 months. Please hold your applause until all the RTOs have been introduced. Sergeant Karen Wright, Fullerton Police Department. Corporal Anthony Manzano, Laguna Beach Police Department. Corporal Judith Valdez, Santa Ana Police Department. Detective Jacob Otto, Seal Beach Police Department. Field Training Officer Rafael Mena, Huntington Beach Police Department. Field Training Officer Stephen Comp, Beverly Hills Police Department. Officer Jeremy Prince, Anaheim Police Department. Not in attendance is retired Detective Carol Natividad of the Orange Police Department. And although not an RTO, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Administrative Secretary Cindy Onis, who is truly responsible for all the behind-the-scenes work here at the Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, the recruit training staff for Class 171.
And I'm just going to share a few facts about our training center here. The Golden West College Regional Criminal Justice Training Center was certified by the California Commission on Peace Officer Standards and Training, which is known as POST, in 1960, and was the first academy presenter in California to be certified under the affiliation of a community college. Today, virtually all academies in California have adopted this model. None of the many concepts we focus on here at the center are more important than character. We stress personal character as a core component of our training, and we have partnered with the Josephson Institute of Ethics to ensure this message is woven into each curriculum component. Every day, the recruits visibly see the 6 pillars of character and are continually reminded throughout the academy of their importance in law enforcement. We encourage our recruits to adopt these principles in their personal lives and help those in our communities who are less fortunate. The class participated in several community events during their tenure at the academy. These included volunteering at a Red Cross blood drive, at the Orange County Rescue Mission, and at the Orange County Food Bank. And now I want to thank all of you out here. To the family and friends who have supported these graduates throughout their journey, your contribution cannot be overstated. Your love, understanding, and encouragement have been the foundation upon which their success rests. Today, we celebrate not only the accomplishments of these officers, but also the unwavering support of those who stood by them. And I'd like you all to give yourself a round of applause. And now, Class President Sang Nguyen will say a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, honored guests, and my fellow graduates, I've been given the honor of representing Class 171. Today marks a pivotal moment in our lives as we stand here on the cusp of graduating from this distinguished police academy. We cannot help but reflect on the journey that has led us to this momentous occasion. 21 recruits from 9 different agencies. Before this, we walked different paths, worked different jobs, and grew up in different environments. Yet here we are, united by our passion to become public servants as police officers. Our journey has been one of perseverance, dedication, and unwavering determination. From the very first day we stepped foot into this academy, we knew the path ahead would be challenging. We knew we were marching into a storm full of RTO's wrath and upper body development. We faced countless obstacles, both physical and mental, but through sheer grit and determination, we overcame each and every one of them. But we did not embark on this journey alone. Along the way, we were held steadfast by the incredible support of our families and loved ones. They cared for our sore bodies after smoke sessions, listened patiently to our struggles, and celebrated with us over hard-earned victories. They stood by us through long hours of study, the grueling physical training, and the emotional challenges from the TMAS, scenario test, and ACT training. Their encouragement, love, and sacrifice have been the bedrock upon which we have built our success, and for that, we owe them an immense debt of gratitude. We also could not be here today without the guidance and mentorship from ETO Sergeant Nelson and the RTOs, the staff at the Police Academy. They have been instrumental in our development to become competent police officers, preparing us for the next challenges in the FTO program. Their encouragement and lessons will undoubtedly remain with us throughout our careers. As we look towards the future, we cannot help but feel a sense of excitement and anticipation. We stand on the brink of a new chapter in our lives, one filled with endless possibilities and opportunities to make a positive impact on our communities. But with this opportunity comes great responsibilities. As law enforcement officers, we have been entrusted with the solemn duty to preserve and protect our fellow citizens. We must always remember the oath that we will be taking today, to uphold the laws with integrity, fairness, and passion. We live in a world that is constantly evolving, and as such, we must prepare to adapt and grow along with it. We must embrace new technologies, new methodologies, and new ideas in order to meet the ever-changing needs of our communities. But amidst all the challenges and uncertainties that lie ahead, one thing remains constant: our commitment to serving the greater good. We have chosen a profession that demands nothing less than the best of us, and we must rise to that challenge each and every day. Class, always remember this journey and how we have worked so hard to be here today. Through blood, sweat, and tears, let us continue to next the challenges with our heads held high and our hearts filled with pride. We shall live up to our class motto, honor above all. As we take the next steps into this honorable profession, we must continue to hold ourselves to the highest standards, learn from our mistakes, never give up, and never tarnish the badge that the public has entrusted to us. Lastly, congratulations, my fellow graduates. The future awaits, and I do not doubt that we will meet it head-on, ready to make a difference with the courage, compassion, and steadfast dedication to making the community a better and safer place for all. As we pin on these badges today, let us vow to wear them as a symbols of integrity, guardians of the peace, and champions of the people's trust. Thank you.
And now I'm going to introduce our keynote speaker. And one of the most rewarding parts of being a team member of our academy programs is helping recruits develop into their potential. We are particularly proud when they become exceptional representatives of law enforcement and leaders in their agencies. Our keynote speaker is an example of this. In 2014, recruit Robert Nelson graduated from Golden West College's Class 148. And while he was there, he didn't just survive the academy experience, he thrived in it. Robert graduated number 2 overall in his class, and he received the Lifetime Fitness and Character Awards. And he's continued to be a dedicated and superb representation of law enforcement at the Tustin Police Department and at our Regional Criminal Justice Training Center. He has gone on to become a supervisor in his department and a leader of training here at Golden West College. Chief Stu Greenberg of the Tustin Police Department said, "Robert has an innate people skills and humility that make him a natural leader." Our training center is not only blessed to have Rob lead our police recruits, but more importantly, model what it is to be a caring and professional police officer. Ladies and gentlemen, ETO Sergeant Nelson.
I don't know about y'all, but hearing someone talk about you making up all those things is not the best feeling. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Traditionally, the keynote speaker is one with esteemed credentials and experience, usually someone who is respected, well-regarded in their field of expertise, and someone an audience is eager to listen to, draw some motivation from, and feel so inspired at the end of their message that everyone here will rush out and become police officers. Well, according to your program, looks like I'm the keynote speaker, and I don't meet any of those qualifications. So yeah, this should be interesting. In all seriousness, the reason I'm up here and not one of the esteemed members of command staff is because not too long ago, I sat right where you recruits are sitting now. And just 10 years ago, I began my law enforcement career and can remember the same sense of relief and excitement to be done with the academy. Now, a lot has happened for me in the last 10 years, and I've accomplished some pretty cool stuff. I've had some fun assignments, got promoted to sergeant, I took over the Lifetime Fitness program here and became an executive training officer at the academy. But please don't misinterpret this message and believe my career thus far as anyone's ceiling. I'm still in the beginning stages of my career, and who knows where God's purpose will lead me, and who knows where God's purpose may lead you. But I guarantee, if you stay true to yourself, follow these 9 simple principles, 100% of you will surpass any accomplishment you may feel is unattainable. And yes, I said 9 because I couldn't think of a 10th one. As a graduate of the Golden West Police Academy, I'm proud to have been your ETO for the past 6 months. We've had some moments, though. For 5 weeks, you were not authorized to refer to yourselves as Class 171. Instead, you were Class Unprepared. That's right, Class Unprepared. Relax. Relax. Sit comfortable. You are a very interesting class, to say the least. We had a dry heaving recruit, Pedraza, that would literally try to eject his lungs during every workout. And then there's recruit Ho. Old recruit Ho. It took me a while getting used to hearing the class motivate him during our workouts. Hearing, "Let's go, Ho. Hurry up, Ho. Dig deep, Ho," caused me a split second of extreme anxiety until I could confirm that everyone around us didn't take that out of context. Despite my initial reservation, I am honored the Academy Director, Chief View, asked me to reflect on a journey from a Golden West Police Academy graduate to accomplishing whatever it is you want to accomplish. So let me try to walk you through the process of what helped me thus far. The bulk of this message is to encourage you to never forget where you come from. And when you never forget how and where you started, you will naturally feel an obligation to pay it forward and give back to that place or that cause. So number one, prepare and do the work. Identify your passion, then attack it. Be the hardest worker in the room. When you prepare, it gives you confidence to take on whatever it is that is ahead of you. Number two, although life is a competition, if you don't sincerely wish the best for your competitor's success, you will make it more difficult to be your best. Iron sharpens iron, and if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go together, and if you want to go far, you go together. This is number three. Your tenure as an officer should not limit your personal and professional growth. Invest in your education. Attend training classes. Pay for it for yourself if you have to. Go back to school, complete your undergraduate program, and consider a graduate program. Number four, have goals, but appreciate the present. Understand there is no substitution for experience. Don't be too concerned with the next step. If you're climbing the ladder, great. But be extremely focused on your current assignment. Learn that position to the highest degree. Learn how to make that role more effective for others that will follow. The rest of your career will take care of itself. Number five, understand there is something to learn from everyone. Be selfish and take as much as you can from everyone that enters your life. Not the physical things, but the attributes, golden nuggets of knowledge, and learning from others' mistakes. Número 6. May you never take a God bless you for granted. When you're out in the public, people are going to wish you well. They're going to say things like, "Thank you for your service," and "God bless you." Take 3 to 5 seconds to really appreciate and receive that blessing. Then genuinely reciprocate it back. There will be enough negative, so when there is good, hold on to it, even if it's just for a moment. Number 7, this is one is important. The same admirable qualities that you have could make you a very good cop. Smart, ambitious, tenacious, can also make you a very bad one. Use your attributes for good and not deception or immediate gratification. At times, you will be surrounded by cynicism. Be bigger, be better, and always do the right thing. Number 8, be honest with yourself. If you're not honest with yourself, you will not be honest with others. When you justify actions that you know are wrong, it gets easier and easier to lie a second, third, and fourth time around. Number 9, if you found value in your development, if you appreciate what others did for you and help you get to where you are, then give it back. Do better and do more than what others have done for you. After you set the bar, encourage and assist others in setting it higher. Imagine the growth within this profession if we operated in that manner. Now, nothing I've said today isn't anything that hasn't been said before. Leaders in this profession say it differently, but these messages have been delivered time and time again. But no matter how many ways it is said, it all comes down to the receiver. Today, Class 171, you are the receivers. You control what is received and how it is applied. You get to choose how to respond to the challenges ahead of you, and I hope you choose well. Thank you. Now, for the reason we are all here, the presentation of diplomas and badges. Each recruit will be called on stage to receive their diploma, and family members will pin on their badge. Representing the Alhambra Police Department, Chief Kennedy. Rocio Garcia. Rocio is being pinned by her mother Yolanda, father Rudy, and sister Elena. She plans to continue her undergraduate program at the completion of the FTO program. Her favorite academy moment was getting pepper sprayed, as painful as it was. She would like to dedicate this academy experience to her parents and sisters for their blessings, support, and sacrifices to pursue her career, as we wait for her family to come up and pin. Anybody got a joke? Joshua Kim. Joshua is being pinned by his father Abraham, mother Sally, brother Christopher, and girlfriend Emily. He has a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology from Cal Poly Pomona and is a state licensed EMT. His favorite academy moment was being everyone's Code 1 during the chaos of the first week. He would like to dedicate this academy experience to his parents, friends, for being supportive and making adjustments to help him. Joshua Leone. Joshua is being pinned by his daughter Leilani, wife Maria, mother Sandra, and father Eddie. He has an associate's degree from East Los Angeles College with a certificate of achievement and law emphasis. His favorite academy moment was being part of the best squad, Squad 4. He would like to dedicate this academy experience to his daughter Leilani, who motivates him every day. Representing the Anaheim Police Department, Deputy Chief Cinnamon. Katie Brown. Katie is being pinned by her mother, Victoria. She has a bachelor's degree in psychology from Cal State University of Fullerton and is currently working towards a master's degree in criminal justice. Her favorite academy moment was getting tased and pepper sprayed because it united the class. She would like to dedicate this academy experience to her father because he was a role model to her and the type of officer she aspires to be. Thomas Johnson. Thomas is being pinned by his fiancée Emily and father Dave. He has a bachelor's degree from UC Irvine in political science and anthropology. His favorite academy moment was chasing down one of the actors during scenarios for investigative report writing. He would like to dedicate this academy experience to his friends, family for their support and encouragement. Destiny Nunez. Destiny is being pinned by her sister, Alyssa, and father, retired officer Amador Nunez of the Anaheim Police Department. Prior to the academy, she worked for Anaheim PD as a cadet traffic control assistant, record specialist, and detention facility assistant. Her favorite academy moment was meeting another destiny in the class, and every time ETO Sergeant Nelson called her a weirdo. Robert Reed. Robert is being penned by his mother, Maite, grandfather, Roberto, aunt, Michelle, stepfather, Augustine, and girlfriend, Skylar. He has a Bachelor's of Arts from Cal Poly Pomona. His favorite academy moment was being pepper sprayed and quickly realizing he had a high tolerance for pain. He would like to dedicate this academy experience to his siblings, Elena and Adrian. He hopes they recognize to never give up, maintain strong faith in God, and to work hard to achieve their dreams. Representing the Bell Gardens Police Department, Captain Muskis. Sam Marmolejo. Sam is being penned by his daughters Sandy and Amy, their mother Vanessa, father Tony, and mother Maria. Prior to the academy, he worked as a custody officer for Bell Gardens PD. His favorite academy moment was day one because it proved how they overcome challenges and battles as a family. He would like to dedicate this academy experience to his parents and daughters, Sandy and Amy, for their support throughout the academy. Juan Pedraza. Juan is being penned by his father Juan, mother Sonia, and brother Angel. Prior to the academy, he too worked as a custody officer for Bell Gardens PD. His favorite academy moment was the chaos of day one. He would like to dedicate this academy experience to Abigail and Elena for keeping him focused and pushing him during the challenging times. Jonathan Pena. Jonathan is being penned by his mother Marlene, brothers Ricardo and Andres, and girlfriend Alma. Prior to the academy, he worked as a custody officer as well for Bell Gardens PD. His favorite academy moment was evac as a class sergeant. He had a great time making the class laugh and the class coming closer together. He would like to dedicate this academy experience to his mother, as she is very supportive in his choice to become a police officer. Representing the Fountain Valley Police Department, Captain Luce. Raymond Ho. Raymond is being penned by his mother Julian, father Falong, and sister Karen. Prior to the academy, he worked as an explorer for Fountain Valley PD, as well as a cadet and parking enforcement officer for La Habra PD. His favorite academy was day one. It was the first time he felt true teamwork and support from his class as they were going through the same hardships. He would like to dedicate this academy experience to his family. Honor is a huge part of his beliefs, and nothing is more honorable to his family's name than selflessly protecting others. Sang Nguyen. Sang is being penned by his wife, Vicky. Prior to the academy, he worked as a community services officer for Newport Beach PD. His favorite academy moment was scenario training instructed by Captain Enright. He would like to dedicate this academy experience to his wife for all her sacrifices and unending encouragement. He would like to also thank Fountain Valley PD for their incredible support. Representing the Garden Grove Police Department, Chief Elfaro. Syra Hernandez. Syra is being penned by her father, Ricardo, mother, Alejandra, boyfriend, Deputy Hernandez of the Orange County Sheriff's Department, and sisters, Alyssa and Leah. Prior to the academy, she worked for Garden Grove PD as an explorer, cadet, and community services officer. Her favorite academy moment was EVOC and her skidding with the instructor through the skid pad as the instructor felt like he was going to fall off. She would like to dedicate this academy experience to her two little sisters to show them they can do anything they put their mind to. Jennifer Iturralde. Jennifer is being penned by her mother, Romy, father, Themo, and brother, Christian. Prior to the academy, she worked as a Garden Grove explorer, cadet, and community services officer. Her favorite academy moment was when she got nervous and forgot her own name in the RTO's office. She would like to dedicate this academy experience to her parents, who are her best friends. Representing the Huntington Beach Police Department, Captain Johnson. Caden Abiad. Caden is being penned by his father, Fred, mother, Lisa, brother, Colin, and girlfriend, Cassidy. He plans to complete his undergraduate at the completion of the FTO program. His favorite academy moment was when ETO Sergeant Nelson questioned recruit Johnson on how is it possible that he has a fiance. He would like to dedicate this academy experience to his friends and family for their loyalty and support they have shown in pursuing this career. Representing the Orange Police Department, Captain Roser. Michael Rodriguez. Michael is being penned by his wife, Isabel, daughter, Saint, and son, Bobby. His favorite academy moment was yelling his class to attention every day with recruit Sandoval when the RTO or instructor would enter or exit the classroom. He would like to dedicate this academy experience to his wife, Isabel. The academy has been as much of a sacrifice for her as it has been for him. Representing the Redondo Beach Police Department, Captain Springle. Matija Blagojevic. Matija is being penned by his mother, Tatiana. Prior to the academy, he worked as an EMT. His favorite academy moment was EVOC. The class got to know each other more, and driving patrol vehicles was very fun and educational. He would like to dedicate this academy experience to his mother. She sacrificed a lot, raising him by herself, not knowing English. She gave up her life in Serbia for them to have better opportunities. Kimberly Hernandez. Kimberly is being penned by her father, Francisco, mother, Myra, brothers, Tony and Dylan, and sister, Allison. She has a bachelor's degree in sociology from San Francisco State and is also a reservist in the U.S. Coast Guard. Her favorite academy moment was Shotgun Day. She would like to dedicate this academy experience to her family and thank them for their love and support. Representing the Tustin Police Department, Captain Nichols. Stephanie Gomez. Stephanie is being pinned by her sister Carla, mother Lorena, father Carlos, and brother Carlos. She has a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Cal State Fullerton and a master's degree in criminal justice from USC. Her favorite academy moment was completing the 33 workout in 31 minutes. She would like to dedicate this academy experience to her family because she would not be here if it was not for them. Destiny Rivas. Destiny is being pinned by her father, Jose, mother, Karina, and sister, Samantha. She has a bachelor's degree in psychology from Concordia University and enrolled in a master's program studying government from Harvard University. Her favorite academy moment was meeting another Destiny on orientation day and pushing around a chair on Black Monday due to an injury. She would like to dedicate this academy experience to her father, who woke up every day to pack her car, make breakfast, pick up her dry cleaning, and help clean her gun. Must be nice. Elias Sandoval. Elias is being pinned by his mother, Martina, and father, Elias. His favorite academy moment was during inspection when recruit Marmolejo self-disclosed to RTO Officer Mena that his teeth were crippled. He would like to dedicate this academy experience to his brother Jay because he was his biggest advocator and motivator for the last 6 months. At this point in the program, we would like to recognize some outstanding achievements in Class 171. While it certainly is quite an achievement just to complete the academy, but finishing at the top of the class in a given discipline is even more commendable. The Academic Achievement Award, which is this recruit scored 624 points out of a possible 675 for a total of 94%. From the Bell Gardens Police Department, Jonathan Pena. For firearms, this recruit scored 198 points out of a possible 200 for a 99% ratio. From the Anaheim Police Department, Thomas Johnson. Lifetime Fitness, my personal baby. This person scored 197 points out of a possible 200. From the Tustin Police Department, Elias Sandoval. For report writing, this recruit scored 198 points out of a possible 200 for 99%. From the Anaheim Police Department, Thomas Johnson. Field problems, it's our scenario training. This person scored 100%, 200 out of 200 points. From the Bell Gardens Police Department, Jonathan Pena. The next presentation is the honor recruit. I haven't been here this long, but this was a very tight race. It was separated by 0.3%. This recruit scored 1,393 points out of a possible 1,470 points for a total of 95%. From the Fountain Valley Police Department, Sang Nguyen.
And we have one final award, and that's the Director's Award. And the Director's Award is presented to the recruit who demonstrates exemplary personal character, consisting of trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, justice and fairness, caring and civic virtue, and citizenship. These 6 pillars of character are the values promoted in our program. The class nominates their peers who believe they are the most deserving of this recognition, and the RTO staff reviews the nomination for one final recommendation to our director, Tim Vu. Some of the comments from the recruit's peers are, I have seen time and time again the recruit will go out of their way to ensure all of our recruits are being emotionally supported. This recruit treats all recruits with respect and exemplifies all the 6 pillars. This recruit consistently strives to strengthen the class, individuals, and embodies many of the characteristics of a great leader and supporter. Another comment, this recruit is genuinely caring and dependable recruit. They care deeply about every one of us and goes out of their way to ensure the class morale is high. This recruit always does the right thing and works to encourage everyone else in doing so as well. The recruit's work ethic and effort are inspirational, and I can think of no one more deserving in our class for this reward. And finally, this recruit has always shown a great amount of determination and dedication when it comes to improving themselves and classmates. They treat all individuals equally and always are motivating others to others. It is my pleasure to announce the recipient for Class 171 Director's Award from the Garden Grove Police Department, Jennifer Iturrade. I would like to introduce the Huntington Beach Police Assistance League. Their mission is transforming the lives of children and adults throughout community programs. One such program is their partnership with the Regional Criminal Justice Training Center to award scholarships to our graduates who are veterans of the armed services and those who start the academy as a self-sponsored recruit. Because this class did not begin with any self-sponsored recruits, these ladies donated $5,000 to the sole veteran of Class 171. Ladies, please stand and be recognized. And our scholarship recipient was Sang Nguyen, who served in the United States Army Reserves.
Hello. It is a class tradition at the Golden West Police Academy that we provide a video of the audience that offers a glimpse of what we've gone through over the past 25 weeks. We hope you enjoy this short presentation.
This day one was, how can I say it?
I can never forget the first day.
Don't remember much, just a lot of push-ups, a lot of squats.
I remember the first day questioning myself about even my name. I know it sounds very silly, but there was so much stress going on where like they would scream at us like, did you spell that right, or things like that, right? Where I was reading my name, which obviously I've written my whole life, and I was like, did I spell that right?
I want to help people, and I know that's a generic answer, but I want to be there to impact them. And maybe when they're calling us during such a hard time and they need someone there to be there for them, I want to be there.
Anxious, excited. Please don't use that.
Well, today is gonna be messy no matter what, right?
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
Pretty excited.
Yeah, just grateful to be here. Nervous, but grateful.
If you are done, help someone who is not done.
Just not my butt.
Great. Ready to go.
Nervous, excited, overwhelmed.
Feeling good. Garden Grove Pre-Academy prepared me pretty well. Ready to go.
Do we have crossing guard one? What they're doing?
Yep.
Right, well, we don't have any extra duties, so let's just get lined up.
I remember the RTOs standing at the gate like, you guys can go home now, go back to your warm beds.
What? Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
As soon as I think we got about 15 feet in and just got on our faces. So after that, it was time to go to work.
What are you doing with your back? What's going on? Yes, sir. You're so lost. If you're supposed to be here at 7:30, why are you here now?
Why is it half of you guys were in Class A?
What are you doing?
I'm going to introduce myself, sir. I don't want. I can. Negative. You can't say your spacing's all wrong. Just leave. Just leave. Go.
Yes, sir.
Sound off. Down. 8, sir. Down. 9, sir.
I was actually in class 167. It was tough. It was tough to withdraw from my previous class. I didn't give up. It was a blessing to come back. I felt that it was meant to be.
I couldn't hear. Everybody was yelling. It was chaotic. Everybody was running everywhere. And then I remember leaving that day, and I thought, I just went through day one.
And we have to learn how to deal with that stress, deal with the impact of whatever call we might be going to, and be able to handle that in a stressful situation.
How long you've had to stand today, Yes, no, ma'am! Why don't you give somebody else a turn?
Yes, sir.
Worst day, I'd say probably the OC.
I guess I have really sensitive eyes, so it was just, it wasn't fun.
I'm pretty nervous, actually. More nervous than for the taser, but I'm not a big fan of getting stuff into my eyes, so.
A little nervous, but I mean, ready as can be.
I'm feeling pretty good. As good as can be.
Johnson, in a little bit, I'm gonna have to be Lee's code 1.
I thought I was okay, and then 10 seconds later, I wasn't okay. And then I would take a deep breath, and I wasn't okay. I thought I was never going to be able to see. Basically tested my mentality and just myself, and I know I can get through anything else.
Go get more water then.
Spit out if you have to spit out. I was like, just take me to my bucket.
A little nervous, but I'm trying not to get in my head. I'm trying to be confident. It's gonna be nothing right now.
Hands down, I would choose getting tased over OC day, any day. It's just, the pain is just unbearable, and it lasts forever.
The water didn't really help me at all, and it was a rough day and day after because it wouldn't go away.
She is a champion.
Happy it's over. Good experience, though.
She didn't even need me.
It burns, but you can still think, you can still talk.
Living the dream, sir. Living the dream.
Yeah,
I will never do that again.
agreed. It's a good bonding.
Good bonding, yeah. Exactly. Bonding and pain.
Yeah. Misery loves company.
I know, the space.
Well, we don't have our allergies anymore. Because the moment that we may be required to use our firearms, we have to be prepared. It's going to be decisions that have to be made in the moment, and constantly being practicing, it's what's going to help us excel in that moment and make the best decision to keep the safety of everybody.
The academy has definitely been challenging, but I feel like we did as much as we could to be prepared, and we've really learned a lot since we started and are moving in a good direction.
Today we're doing low light shooting, and it corresponds with yesterday's building searches because there were some rooms that we went into that we honestly needed a light in order to clear it.
Yeah, firearms is great. They're really teaching us a lot. I love that we get out here. We get to get a lot of shots down range, work on all types of different techniques, different shooting positions and lighting conditions.
I think I've changed a lot when it comes to confidence and the stress level, how to be able to react under stress. I think before, confidence level was a little lower. You're really unsure, but the stress that the TAC staff applies on you and the stress of building searches, the firearms, even PT, it puts you in a mental state of like, I can do this. And if you mess up, it's just a learning curve.
I think the reason that they do have us practice law with their firearms is due to the fact that it may happen, and in that situation, it could cause great bodily injury, and you just don't want to be on the wrong side of that because our job is to protect ourselves and protect the people.
As a class, we have grown as a family, and I think that is one big thing about having a small class is we all feel really close. We're all tight-knit, and honestly, I wouldn't trade that for anything.
It's been really fun. We've learned a lot of different techniques such as cornering and high-speed backing, and it's been a huge learning opportunity. Before, I thought I was a pretty good driver, but now I definitely feel more confident in my driving skills.
The instructors are really good. Like, they tell us what we need improvement. They're strict and certain about what we need to improve, and we do it, and the car just glides so much easier.
This is my family, but I know I'm out here for a bigger reason. I got my mom, my dad, and my 2 brothers and my dog. So I miss them a lot. Can't wait to get back home.
I like to thank my mom. She helped me a lot. I am under stress most of the time, and she's just there to put up with it. Thank you, Mom.
Response code 3, 211 Silent Alarm, Vandenberg Federal Credit Union, 211 Hancock Way.
Bravo 112 responding code 3 from the range.
Boy 113 responding code 3 from the range.
It's been good actually. We're learning a lot. How to apex, apex cornering, the proper braking before the curves. Now they're implementing the radio use, the workload before we get to a call. So it's getting a little more challenging, but at the end of the day, it's showing us how to be a little more proactive with all of our equipment. It's been pretty good.
We work together as one rather than, everyone in their own little group. We are definitely stronger as a class, and it feels like a family rather than, going to work with a coworker.
Since after the academy, we all just go home, live our lives. But here we're with each other 24/7 basically, and we see different sides, and it's more a human interaction. And I feel like we've gotten closer as a family because we've been spending the last 3-4 days together, and I think it brought us closer together for sure. My father's pretty excited. That's what he wanted to do when he first migrated here from Mexico. So being able to pick up where he left off is actually really fulfilling.
It's just a family that we've now become, and I think I'm gonna miss that forever.
So, some words you don't ever want to hear is, I remember we were coming back from lunch, and then we, line up and do our formation, and as soon as we're about to march back into class, RTO, FTO comp just sticks his head out the window and says, "Stand by, open them up, stand by." And then we just set our lunch pails down and just wait to get, yelled at.
In my personal belief is to prepare us for the unexpected. It could go from 0 to 100 real quick. So I think them preparing us and them showing us those tactic moves, spending a lot of time in ACT, puts us in a mental capacity to know that if we're out there faced with somebody that's, using use of force on us, we're able to respond back appropriately.
Just getting all loose and stretched out and ready to go.
Should be fun. I hope.
Come on, hard, go on. Come on. Strike it like you mean it. Each strike, each strikes. Combos.
It's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, and I thought it was going to be hard.
I think just keeping your composure, making sure you remember everything you've been taught in the moment. For sure.
Hey, get down, sir!
It went better than expected.
No, this is a fight. We don't give up. If you give up in this job, that's catastrophic for you.
So we're the Golden West Police Academy, and I'm proud of that, and I take pride in that. And I think everyone in this class does. And so for us, it's the way we stand by the 6 pillars. We carry ourselves by those 6 pillars, and that's who we are, and that's how we want to present ourselves when we come across the community and when we go to calls for service.
Trustworthiness means to be relied and depended on. It's exceeding the standard of integrity and loyalty the public sets for law enforcement. It's having the confidence to make a difference and do what's right, and always giving your best to the people who put their faith in you.
Respect is having due regard of others despite who they are. It means having accountability, discipline, and self-control. In law enforcement, we come into contact with various individuals, and as law enforcement officers, it is our duty to protect the community, lead with integrity, and respect their constitutional rights.
Responsibility is a duty one has to ensure the accomplishment of an assignment. We in law enforcement are held to a higher standard of responsibility for providing the highest quality of service. This includes the traits of having integrity, accountability, and tenacity.
Justice and fairness is being impartial in the decisions we make. The badges we wear symbolize our commitment to the communities we serve in treating everyone with equity and equality. Our responsibilities as police officers is to treat everyone with respect and be open-minded with the enforcement of the law.
As a law enforcement officer, caring is sacrificing with our hearts and minds, ensuring the safety of the citizens we serve, identifying problems in the community or within ourselves, and handling those problems in a compassionate manner, showing that behind the badge, we are all human.
Civic virtue and citizenship means to uphold the principles of honesty and fairness while serving the community. It demonstrates a commitment to justice, protecting rights, and respecting all individuals. The 6th pillar embraces the importance the role law enforcement will play in creating a partnership with the community.
We stand tall! We stand tall! For those who can! For those who can! With honor and pride! With honor and pride! We hold the line! We hold the line! We sacrifice! We sacrifice! Day and night! Day and night! Who are we? RBC! Golden West Academy! We are 171! Honor above all! Haru! Haru! Haru!
Mattia Bagoevich.
Kimberly Hernandez. Stephanie Gomez. Destiny Rivas.
Elias Sandoval.
Ready! Begin! As a law enforcement officer, my fundamental duty is to serve, to safeguard lives and property, to protect the innocent against deception, the weak against oppression or intimidation, and the peaceful against violence or disorder, and to respect the constitutional rights of all, to liberty, equality, and justice. I will keep my private life unsullied and example to all, maintain courageous calm in the face of danger, scorn, or ridicule, develop self-restraint, and be constantly mindful of the welfare of others. Honest in thought and deed in both my personal and official life, I will be exemplary in obeying the laws of the land and the regulations of my department. Whatever I see or hear of a confidential nature, or that is confided to me in my official capacity, will be kept ever secret, unless revelation is necessary in the performance of my duties. I will never act officiously or permit personal feelings, prejudices, animosities, or friendships to influence my decisions. With no compromise to crime and relentless prosecution of criminals, I will enforce the law courteously and appropriately, without fear or favor, malice or ill will, never employing unnecessary force or violence, and never accepting gratuities. I recognize the badge of my office as a symbol of public faith, and I accept that as a public trust to be held sole office I have chosen the ethics of police service. I will constantly strive to achieve these objectives and ideals, dedicating myself before God to my chosen profession, law enforcement! Order! Order!
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attendance today. Prior to their dismissal, please join me in a final round of applause for Class 171. Class President Nguyen, for the final time, you may dismiss the class.